It didn't work. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hello, everybody.
Hello to the three of you watching already. Sorry, I'm a bit late. I've literally just sat down. So, Friday night, quiz night. I'm starting off with a Kirkstall Brewery beer, for anyone joining in, called Providence. Taste it. Loads of snot in this house. Apparently it's not COVID.
It isn't. We've done about 2 tests.
Oh, great. Oh, that is a lovely little start. So, yeah, that's 5% from the Kirkstall Brewery. Charlotte, if you're going to do that all the way through, please sit somewhere else.
I'll sit there.
I won't do it all the way through.
So, anyway, how is everyone? I have got 52 questions for you tonight. If you missed my round update, we have Even Julian. How are you? I hope you're joining in with the beer. I gave Caroline the necessary details earlier, so hopefully you're joining
we
in.
need to give Caroline a
Justina.
special thank you. Thank you,
Oh, okay.
apparently.
Yeah, so we have got 6 users online already, and we are over 10 minutes away. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, we've got 20 questions all about the month of January. We have some questions about the natural world. We have some sport questions with visual clues, a TV round with visual clues. You'll see what I mean when we get to that, and also some film clip rounds as well. So it's all going to be good. I've done a lot of picture rounds because people moaned last time there was no picture rounds. It was a bit dry, so I've made it a bit more not dry.
Fun.
Childish.
Oh, that's good. Oh, it's even better when it's the first one. Oh, absolutely delicious. That's going to go down a right treat. Get your left and tack around that. £2.50 from Morrison's, and that is. Oh, I don't know if it's because of my first one, but that is absolutely stunning. So, Julian didn't manage to get to Morrison's, so I don't know if anyone's drinking along board, but maybe just myself. So maybe I won't go for all 4 in the hour. That could get a bit messy.
Say hello to Team Thrasher.
Team Thrasher.
Hello,
Charlotte
Team Thrasher.
bunged up with snot. A vocation triple vision. You'll have triple vision after that. I believe that's 9.8%. So anyway, for anyone who hasn't listened to any of my links or read any of them, indeed, here I'm going to type in the code. There we go.
Dad,
Oh, not working. Thanks, Charlotte.
I did like that though.
It was good.
One finger typing.
One finger typing,
Like
just
me.
like me, Dad.
I can't.
So he's starting with a triple vision. That's quite. Oh, delirium. Oh, that's a good one too. Oh, you won't be very well in the morning, but you know it's all good, isn't it?
Friday.
So yeah, I'm just enjoying this, and then I'm hitting some. I think I'm hitting the cheesecake sour next. Oh, yes, please. Oh,
You know these things.
lovely. So yes, we have 8 on the stream already. 8 minutes to go. If you know anyone who'd be interested in the quiz tonight, get them invited because it's a good one. I think this is a really good one. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think it's a good one tonight. The visual clues rounds I thoroughly enjoyed creating. Finished it today about 7:20 the quiz. So cutting it fine. Let's hope there's no errors because I didn't have any time to fact check it either. So whatever. She's all ready for bed, yeah, because she's poorly. Ken, not COVID, apparently.
She's been tested.
She's been tested. No, Mum, you won't know any of the answers, just like normal. So the code for tonight is 803959. Does it compare to Brewdog's layer cake? How do you mean this? This is a layer cake's a stout. This is a New England pale ale. So I'm not sure if that's what you mean there.
Which
Julian,
one would you
but,
rather drink?
Oh, definitely this one. Hello, everyone. Hello, Hermans. How are you doing? Thank you. Love you too, Mum. So yeah, this is one who's just going far. I mean, I'll have finished it in about 5 minutes. It's amazing. We have 8 already on the quiz, and we still have 6 minutes to go. If you haven't been listening or indeed watching anything, the code is 803959. 52 questions. I've lengthened the time between questions. We've now got 25 seconds for the
Minutes.
question, 25 seconds to discuss afterwards, which would be nice, wouldn't it? That means I might actually get to do a top 10 and not just say I'm doing it and then never do it. Mallow Laser Quest, I thought you meant that. I really like that, but actually, I'm going to put this one up there because that is bang on. And if you were here, you'd notice it has quite a almost green tinge to it. Not sure what that is. Worry about it in the morning. But yeah, big day tomorrow. Off to see Skeg Town. Few beers before, few beers during, few beers afterwards. Should be a good time. That's more COVID coming out of the nose. So we already have 10 on the quiz. We are in double figures.
10.
Excellent. And 11 on the stream. So I'm about ready. And I've just had a wee, so I don't think I'm going to have to do a wee before we start. Rouse in this mental mood where he keeps looking in the sky all the time for flies which aren't even there. So if he does knock the table, I do apologise. He won't apologise, of course. He'll just do it again. I think I'm just going to move the table slightly towards me so I can relax a bit. Can you hold that, Charlotte?
Of course.
Of course.
Of course. It has not got a green tint.
Yeah, the green tint might be her snot, Julian. But, you know, still tastes good.
No, that's because it's in the light of the screen there. It is.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's a beautiful beer, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. All from Morrison's at the moment.
What?
If you want to get going with your craft beer, it's 4 for $3 in there. You pick up 4 lovely beers for the price of 3. And they're totally worth it.
I think somebody was supposed to put a H, but they forgot to. Here.
Lovely stuff. Okay, so we are nearing start. We have 4 minutes left. As I say, if you know anyone who wants to get involved tonight, give them an invite, and let's pump those numbers up if we can. If we can't, we've still got double figures. As to the flavour, indeed it does, Julian. Indeed it does. So, 12. We've suddenly just popped up to 12. So they're coming in now. They're getting ready. They don't want to, listen to my nonsense for hours. They'd rather just get on with it, which I can't blame them for. Rouse disappeared because Ryan's got a takeaway pizza, so he'll be round him for around 10 minutes as he eats it, because then it will all be gone.
Actually, he'll be, once he's finished, he'll be jumping onto the side.
Okay, so we have 3 minutes left. Any newcomers to the party, the code you need is 803959. That's 803959. I'm just going to check my phone for anyone asking me for the code. I love when people do that just before you get started. That's always a fun one. Hello, Vic. Asking for the code. Don't know if that's a joke or not, since I've just said it. But good joke if it is. It's 803959. That's 803959. Yes, Julian, looking forward to the screen questions. Indeed. Yes, if you haven't been revising your screen in the last half hour, more fool you. Because if you had, you do better, is what I'm saying.
And if you do find the answers...
No, it's not 803955. It's 803959. That's 803959. 803959. 803959. We have 13 on the quiz. We are nearly ready to go. Dan's asked for the code again. I'm just ignoring all of your posts. Now it's 803959. We have 14 on the quiz, nearly the same as the big end of year quiz. That's good. Seen the latest one? Yes, I have. Screen 5 was excellent. I put it, I believe, I think 3rd out of 5, or maybe 2nd out of 5. I can't guess. Paul from Skegness says, give him a moment. He has just arrived. I just realized Paul Gray has not arrived till right this second. Paul, if you need the code, ignore everything you're seeing on screen from these people, and it's 803959. That's 803959. I'm just going to check people are ready to go, and then we can go in about 2 minutes time.
Oh my god, he's gone for 803963. 8039.
No, this is dedication from Paul. He's in the car, hopefully not driving, but still taking part in the quiz. What a guy. And that's dedication that I love from him.
I really hope he's not right.
Wobbling table. So, yes, we have 14, maybe 15 ready to start. Yes, definitely give it a watch, Julian. If you like Scream, I've got to say it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Second best, apparently, from Ryan.
Second best from Ryan. Definitely better than 4. You prefer 2 to 1. That's wrong, Julian. 1 is definitely the best. It's actually in my top 10 films of all time, number 1. And Dan's asked for the code again. It's 803959. I'm going to give late people just 1 more minute to start, and then we'll get going. No, stop fiddling.
Oi.
Charlotte's typing the code in again, just for people who find it hilarious to put the wrong code in. And I'm just going to check people are ready to go, and then
That's
we'll
the
be ready
code,
to go.
right? 803959.
Yes.
Is the dog with you?
Of course he's with him. He's eating cheese and bread. Okay, so it looks like... Don't feed him. He's got the squids. Dog's got the squids.
No.
Don't feed him when he's begging.
Exactly. Just ignore Dan, please. He's being hilarious. So back to the original point. Julian, you're wrong. The first Scream was one of the best horror films of all time, and so it cannot be therefore trumped by the second one. Right, we have 16. I think we are ready to go.
Minutes.
Paul Froscamus needs 2 minutes. I'm going to give him those 2 minutes. I'm literally going to give you 2 minutes, Paul, and then we've got to get going because what people will leave.
Please stay with us.
And I'll drink all my beer. Oh, actually.
17 on now.
17.
There,
They're 16.
Paul, I'm going to go at 8:03. I'm going at 8:03. Booze report. Dan, yes, of course, you're late to the party. I'm having, at the moment, drink along with Bournemouth that no one's taking part in apart from me. I'm having a New England Pale. I pay money for these to do this. Providence New England Pale Ale from the Kirkstall Brewery. This is £2.50 in your local Morrison's. And you think, well, £2.50? That's a lot for a can. But for a can this nice, no, it isn't. Actually, that's a bargain. We've got 18 now, so I think Paul might be there, but I'm going to give him 1 more minute. So there you go. So I'm having that. And after this, I've got a cheesecake and lemon sour. Very excited.
Thrasher says hoping 5 keeps...
So you've got an excuse to buy more beer.
When she's right.
Hopping 5 keeps the...
But the thing is, I can have as much as I want tonight of beer because I know I'm on the beer again at the football tomorrow. So therefore, hair of the dog means I'm okay to be come over.
Ready.
Paul Froscamus is ready. So we are ready. I'm going to give everyone a minute more because I promised 8:03.
That means you have a sip.
And, there might be someone who followed that directive and therefore is still getting in. But I think we're about to start. So I'm going to count down from 10. Charlotte, give me a countdown from 10 with your snotty nose.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's not.
Go.
Whoa! And it went to 8:03 just as that finished. It's almost like we planned it. Let's go. So I want to start. Yes, I'm sure. Right. Okay. Here we go. And the first round is all about January. Yes. Here we go. If you were born within the first 19 days of January, what star sign would you be? Would you be Capricorn, Aquarius, Taurus, or Leo?
Can I say the answer?
Yes.
Can you see them from there?
So,
yes.
If you know your star signs, you'll know this. If born in the first 19 days of January, what star sign would you be?
You would be a Capricorn.
Oh, I can't believe my evil twin Richard is here tonight. Excellent.
Richard's evil twin Richard.
And even more amazing, my mum got the first question right. Go on. So 75% of you got that right. 75% of you put Capricorn. So next question coming up. I like this lengthier amount of time for me to waffle on. Excellent. Okay, go. January always starts on the same day of the week as which other month? So it's always. Is it June, July, October, or November?
I see the answer.
Would you want to sit here so you can say the answer?
No, I can see from here.
Just seen my wife's phone. Someone's asked for the code.
Oh,
I'm hoping that's hilarious.
and the answer is October. And there's a joke.
Oh, we've got a joke from Paul, who's, remember, in his car, I believe doing this as a service station. That is dedication. Do you think that Mike and the mechanics ever get called out to fix Florence and the machine? I like that one.
Or maybe he needed 2 minutes to get out of his car
Maybe
and
he's
get into
home.
his house.
Maybe. Okay, next question. How many days? It's an easy one. Everyone should get this. How many days of the month does January have in total? There is, I don't know why I put in total. Yes, we know it's 31. I've just said it's 31. 28, 29, 30 or 31. Sue Gray is joining us tonight. She needs to come on with that report. I went to the local hardware store and said, can I have 4 heaters, please? For some reason, the bloke sent me to the Mexican restaurant next door. I love it. So all of you got that right, of course, because all of you either heard me say it or know the basic calendar we've used for a long time now. It's 31 days in January. Oh, Adam's got the tissue out. That's more snot on the way. Excellent.
Snot.
Oh. Okay, next question coming up. Which Roman god was January named after? Was it Juno, Mars, Mercury, or Janus?
Is it there, Yobi?
Paul from Skegness is at KFC Peterborough waiting for food and doing the quiz. So how about that?
Waiting for food.
That's Adam. He's got a new haircut.
Fresh trim.
Okay, Charlotte, what is the answer?
And the answer is Janus.
It is the Roman god
Genus.
for January is Janus.
Very strange.
I think this is
name.
Helen. I'm not sure. I'm having a beer humbug. I don't know what that means. Maybe
Maybe you should.
extrapolate on that a bit because I don't know what you're talking about.
I think
17 on the
name is
stream. That's some
humbug.
good numbers.
I think their name's humbug.
Oh,
The
damn, that's going down too quick.
As we have just heard, see, I have connected questions here. It's quite good, isn't it? January was named after Janus. What was he the god of? Was the god of winter? Was it the god of doors and gates? Was it the gods of weather? Or was he the god of cleanliness? Just got a message, probably asking for the code.
and the answer is the weirdest one: doors and gates.
So, after the first 5 questions, I'm going to give you a quick rundown, but actually, I'm going to wait until the top 10, the 10th question has come on
There's
because
some good
I
names
can't be
tonight.
bothered. Charlotte, beer me.
Oh my god, what do you want?
I'd like the lemon and no, actually, juice
yeah.
Forsyth. Juice Forsyth.
Okay.
No, the lemon sour.
All right.
Dinosaurs of Rock. So here we go. Status Quo claim that their songs are based on how many chords? Is it 4, 3, 5, or 2? So Status Quo, a Dinosaur of Rock, has claimed their songs are based on how many chords? It is 3, as half of you got. And I'm not going to do a top 10, but my mum is in second place. Beer Christmas is a beer humbug Christmas ale from Pleasantry Brewery, available from the Co-op. Oh, hello. Sue Gray has just said this better not be a party. It's a work event. Okay, next question. Which rock veterans embarked on the 40 Licks tour in 2003? Is it the Rolling Stones, the Who, the Clash, or Black Sabbath? Charlotte, you best go and wash that glass out. Top 3, top 2, Mum. Don't undersell yourself. So Paul from Skegness, love to know what meal you're getting. I think the world wants to know what meal you're getting.
Is it a rice box?
The rock veterans which embarked on the 40 Licks tour in 2003 was the Rolling Stones, as 61% of you said, and my mum, unsurprisingly, has tumbled down to 8th. But Sue Gray is in 3rd. Paul says, I'm halfway through eating my chocolate animal biscuits and I've just read the packet. It says, do not eat contents if seal is broken. I've just noticed the seal biscuit is broken. Which guitarist gained this nickname Slow Hand? Is it Eddie Van Halen, Jimi Hendrix, Slash, or Eric Clapton? Think about maybe the tempo of the music from this artist, and I think you'll know the answer. Next up, for FHU 130, who I can't remember who that is, and I do apologise, is a mocha from the Bateman's Brewery. Yes, a classic ale. Indeed, a lovely ale. It is Eric Clapton, as 94% of you said. Paul from Skegness is having a Zinger box meal. Have you towered that up?
Lad.
Have you towered that up? That's what we all care about. J-Bob has taken quite the lead. Don't know who J-Bob is. Well done, you're doing really well. So there we go. So I am now about to embark on the next beer. Well, let's get the next question in first. Which 1960s trio featuring Ginger Baker played reunion gigs in 2005? The Animals, The Who, Cream, or The Jam? So next beer from the Siren Brewery is a Castilian Lemon.
Oh, Ralph. That was Ralph.
No,
It was
wasn't.
you.
It was you.
No,
Castilian
that was
Lemon and
Ralph.
Honey Cheesecake Sour. Yeah. How amazing does that sound? So the 1960s trio, which features Ginger Baker, is Cream, as exactly a third of you said. After the next question, I will give you the top 10. And more exciting than that, we are getting ready for the first little snippet of the picture round.
Ooh.
Thank you very much. Can you just put that on the side? Oh, your snotty nose tissues are everywhere.
Oh, there's still some left.
So Otis King has just told me he's got this beer. I'm assuming he means this one, and I'm assuming he means he's drinking it right now. What were Jagger and Bowie doing in the streets in 1985? Was it fighting, dancing, playing Wally, or drinking? No, playing Wally. That's when he kicked the ball against the wall. It reads there as playing Wally, but it is Wally. Peter Perronsdad. Hello, Peter. Welcome to the party and enjoy that mocha. It is dancing in the streets. Okay, your top 10 is in first, J-Bob. In second is Sue Gray. In third is Den. Fourth is Dave B. Fifth of the Brutons. Sixth is Tommy Tank. Seventh is my evil twin, Trichard. Eighth is Paul in a service station. Ninth is my mum. And 10th is Deb W. Well done. I think that's Deborah, as far as I remember. Okay, so the first picture round. Which Scream is this? Scream, Scream 2, Scream 3, Scream 4, or Scream 5?
There is
Paul
enough
said,
Scream.
Sue Gray says she's going to have to do inquiry into this party. I know Scream 5 is actually called Scream, but I thought it'd be confusing for people. So it is called Scream 5 for the purpose of the quiz. So
The answer is Scream.
yes, because that's Drew Barrymore, who features in the very first scene from Scream and featured a lot in the advertising for Scream. Therefore, people thought she'd be the main star, as you would. And she got killed off in the first 5 minutes. A classic twist from the master of horror. And one of my favourite directors was Craven. Rest in peace.
Stop.
Do you like scary movies? If you're going to do the quote, do it right.
Oh, something.
Which Spider-Man is this? Is that... So what I want here is the actor. Is it Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, or Tom Holland? So what I've done here is taken 3 of the biggest films from the last month or so and made them into 3 rounds. Paul from Sweetness, unfortunately, he's just failed his German exam, Sacre Bleu. Oh my God. The old one, the stupid ones are the best, let's be honest. Just guessing this round, says Christine. That's Andrew Garfield. That's the Amazing Spider-Man, the first one. They're pictured with Gwen Stacy, played by Emma Stone. They were a couple in real life. Therefore, chemistry on set, very good. Just look, I love facts. And here it is. Which Matrix film is this? Is that The Matrix? Is that Matrix Reloaded? Is that Matrix Revolutions? And is it the fourth one? I still haven't seen Matrix Resurrections. Seeing it Monday, hopefully.
I think that's one you made me watch recently.
We've watched all of them recently, haven't we?
Otis, if you have got that beer, get ready. Oh my.
The answer
I have to stop.
Is
Answer.
Matrix Revolution.
Now, I've had this beer before, but I must have had a cold. You can taste the biscuit.
COVID.
Must have had COVID, yeah. Christine Bomber just watched that film this week. I don't think she means the Matrix one, but I don't know. She might be a closet Matrix fan. Okay, so back onto January now. The head of Janus, we spoke of him before, is usually portrayed in a certain way. What was it? No eyes, no mouth, 3 eyes, or 2 faces? If anyone is a fan of horror films, by the way, I'll get this in now. Watch Malignant from last year. Oh my God, what a film. Even Sarah enjoyed it. She don't like horror films.
And the
Ryan
answer is
screamed.
2
Ryan screamed a lot.
faces, as 64.7% of you said.
Now, 2 faces, because apparently he looks into the past and the future. And also holds some keys because he's the god of doors and gates. Strange fellow, that Janus. Paul went to PC World. Blimey, you've got to watch what you're saying there. Which city's name translates to River of January? If you think about this, it's quite easy. Rio de Janeiro, that second one, Khartoum or Buenos Aires. Poti says he's drinking DOH. Do you mean DDH? If you mean DOH, that's fine. It might be a strange ale from the same brewery. Do you mean Kirkstall or Siren? Let me know. To be
It's
frank,
obviously
I would
Rio
have to
de
change my
Janeiro.
name. It is Rio de Janeiro. As literally everyone got. Well, they would do, wouldn't they? Because it's quite easy. But there you go. Sometimes you got to have the easy questions.
But if you hadn't been banging on about January and Jano and what have you, would you have known? River of January? I don't know. Don't know.
In January 2009, which was inaugurated? So there you go. That's the first error of the quiz. Which was inaugurated as US president? Was it George Bush Jr., Donald Trump, Barack Obama, or Richard Nixon? My mum likes easy ones.
This is quite easy.
Oh, that's quite easy. Yeah. I think I've had this question before in the quiz. But
And the answer is Barack Obama.
Barack Obama, the famous US president. Of course, no, it wasn't. It was Barack Obama, as 83% of you said. Some said it was George Bush Jr. He was before. And one person said it was Donald Trump.
I like that
obviously
person.
wanted Donald to reign for over 10 years, you maniac. Who added the month of January to the calendar? Is it the Greeks, the Phoenicians, the Egyptians, or the Romans? Just had some breaking news on my watch. Sue Gray is expected to deliver her reports very soon. So why the hell is she? That's very good timing. Why is she on this? Get on with it. Not interested in that report.
And the answer is Romans, as 77.8% of you said.
77.8% of you said. Well done. Paul for getting this. It says his quiz has broken. Yes, whatever, Paul. Clearly not doing very well, are you? And he's got to eat his KFC. Okay. I've heard that the connections in those service stations are very good, so I think you're lying.
Do you know they're not?
Okay, next question. Before January is added to the calendar, how many months were there in the Roman calendar? Is it 8, 9, 10, or 11? So this is before January was added. How many months were there?
On the Roman calendar.
Yes, the Roman calendar.
Roman.
Ralph has calmed down. And it is 10. Yes. So what they did when they added January, they actually split. There was a month. I can't tell you what it was called. But they split it. So February was one long month, and it became January and February. So maybe that's the reason why February is now 28 days. I don't know. I'm making that up, but that is actually what they did. Sue Gray just said she's very talented and can multitask. Paul's quit his job at the cat rescue centre as they reduced meows.
What is a crosier on
What's a crusier on a plant? Is it a stem, a leaf, a root, or seeds? This is the natural world round. Probably the most boring of the rounds, if I'm being honest, and the ones I spent the least of time on. But, you know, I'm sure you'll
And
enjoy
the
it.
answer is leaf, as 6.2% of you said.
A crusier is a coiled leaf on a fern. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. And that's an elephant, which has nothing to do with the question. I'd say it's all still to play for. The top 5, any of them could do it. J-Bob, whoever J-Bob is, doing very well.
He is.
What type of creature is a shrill carder? Is it a bee, a bird, an ant, or a fish? Sarah, as you haven't seen this quiz this week, any ideas what a shrill carder is?
I'm thinking a bird.
She's guessing a bird. Sounds sensible.
She's guessing a bird.
I haven't got a clue.
There's a picture of this animal in the next question, so don't be confused by it, but there is. It's a bee, as one of you said. So well done, that one of you who said that. February is shorter because the Romans believed it was a cursed month.
Yeah.
Wow, Dan, thank you for that. I love
Thank
that.
you.
5 extra points. Remember that.
Well done.
So if you could tell me what your name is on the quiz, you get 5 extra points. Because I know you never go by the normal name. I'm assuming you might be Trichard. But... Okay, that is a shrill calder right there. But anyway, nothing to do with this
That's what it
question. Which amber comes from the resin of which plant or tree? Is it a sycamore tree, an elm tree, an oak tree, or a pine tree? So amber, what those mosquitoes got trapped in so we could clone dinosaurs.
And the answer is a
Pine.
pine tree.
64% of you said it is a pine tree.
Ryan, sit
I'll
down.
put some in there. This is a big fridge.
The champagne, mate.
No, I want wine.
Yeah.
Where's my can? I think so.
I've topped you up already.
Where is it? I want to check the ABV on it because it's being a bit funny.
That's because you're not eating.
I've not eaten all day. No, I'm not ill. I'm just
The
not
large body of water has a name that means peaceful. Is it an
Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean, or is it the North Sea? So what I'm drinking at the moment, for anyone who's interested, I've said it, it's a lemon and honey cheesecake sour, and it is 6.2%. You need to get this because this is, you can taste the biscuit.
You've already said that as well. And the answer is Pacific Ocean, as 88.2% of you said.
So we're going to give you a top 10 in a minute, which I know I haven't done again. I get very carried away with the quiz. But we have got a slight runaway leader, J-Bob.
J-Bob.
Stick it.
Yeah, they often are, Sarah.
Stick it.
Yeah,
Texture
they have the same can, they
over.
just put a sticker over it.
Oh, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Texture sticker.
What
over.
term is given to a group of bats? Is it a hive, a pack, a colony, or a squad?
Thank you.
Is it a squad?
Boris should resign, says Sue Gray on the chat.
It is
Well,
right.
that's a bit, you're only producing a report, Sue. You shouldn't really spread your political leanings. DDH, it was DDH. I thought it would be.
Colony, as 68.8% of you said.
No, you can only get 5 points for telling me that February is shorter because the Romans believed it was a cursed month. I'll only give you the 5 bonus points for that. DDH, yes, double dry hopped, that means. And I'm assuming Simon Brewery, and I would be correct. J-Bob is flat. I don't know who J-Bob is, but he's absolutely smashing this.
He is really smashing it.
Which Spider-Man is this? Is that Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, or Tom Holland? J-Bob was in
Who do
there.
you think?
I think J-Bob's quite the aficionado on the
really?
films.
I'm thinking that.
Sue Gray says that's only according to Keir Starmer. You should resign.
The letter.
And the answer is Tobey Maguire, as 50% of you said.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire. That is from Spider-Man 3.
Right.
And of course, he gets his black
Tobey Maguire is
suit.
quite good.
Charlotte's off the table.
Sorry.
I love how she rocks the table.
Sorry.
J-Bob, who are you? And you are, it's over. It's not over. We're not even halfway through yet. That is when they tried to make him Venom in the last half hour, yes. Which Scream is this? Is that Scream,
Oh, God,
Scream 2, Scream 3, Scream 4, or Scream 5?
It's the one you made us watch the other night.
In preparation for Scream 5,
Oh, that's
yes.
a right good one.
Her face doesn't
I'm
move.
expecting, Julian, for you to be smashing these rounds.
Yeah, there's more plastic in her face than ligament.
And the answer is
Scream 4 as 29.4% of you said. Okay, top 10, here we go. 10th is Peter W. 9th are the Brutons. 8th is Team Thrashers. 7th is Sue Gray. 6th is Dave Beeds. 5th is Tommy Tank. 4th is Monica all the way from Jamaica. Just got back for the quiz, obviously. 3rd is my evil twin, Trichard. 2nd is Den. And 1st is J. Bob.
Does it here?
Bob.
Which Matrix film is this? Yes, that is Keanu Reeves with a duck on his head. Is that Matrix, Matrix Reloaded, Matrix Revolutions, or Matrix Resurrections? Still not seen it. Seen it this Monday.
No,
I don't remember that, but I may have been asleep or playing on my phone.
no,
Oh,
I can't remember that.
Your breath smells of ill.
And obviously, we don't know that. It's because it's the Matrix Resurrections, as 76.5% of you said.
Has anyone seen that film on the chat? Because I'm well aware most fans are disappointed in it, but I'm still quite excited about watching it on Monday. Or maybe no, actually it has to be Wednesday.
You've got to go and see
I've
it.
got a band practice on Monday, so.
You've got to go and see it because you made me watch the other 4.
Okay, so here we go. This is good. So this is a TV round. I've changed it up. I've given you visual clues for the answer. So this is just almost a tester question. It's very easy. Brookside is set in which UK city? Liverpool, Birmingham, Chester, or Manchester? Of course, you've got the Beatles
And the
in the picture there.
Is Liverpool as
Somebody got confused.
88.2% of you said,
Yeah.
and 11.8% of you said Birmingham.
Not sure why you did that. That's the Beatles there. They're from Liverpool. That's okay if you didn't get that, but it's a shame. But yeah, these are visual clues. Visual clues.
Blackadder.
Blackadder is set within the reign of which monarch? Blackadder 2, I should say. Is it Henry VIII, Richard III, Queen Victoria, or Elizabeth I? 50p, Ryan, please. As long as it's not a rehash of the original. I've heard it is, Julian. David's seen it. Well, David, what is it? What's it like?
That's your little visual.
And
Yeah.
the answer is Elizabeth I, as 76.5% of you said.
The visual clue there was a scene from Midsummer Night's Dream. Of course, William Shakespeare was around in the Elizabethan era, hence the visual clue. I believe he was in Blackadder too, Shakespeare, wasn't he?
Don't
Turn the telly on.
Put it on mute.
My God.
Turn it off. Unbelievable.
In which decade
Okay,
was
fine.
Grand Design's first broadcast?
In which decade was Grand Design's first broadcast?
And there's your clue.
80s, 2010s, 2000s, or 1990s. There's your visual clue. Second
That's,
best one. Oh my God.
Ooh.
Now I'm excited because I trust David because he's a head teacher. So now I'm excited.
And the answer is 1990s, as 58.8% of you said.
Ryan. The whirling is Ryan turning the telly on. Oh,
Yes.
Charlotte just knocks
Just,
you.
yeah, just play the games on the... No, that won't work. Oh, God. It's the 1990s. That's Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera, of course. Pop stars from that era. Late 90s, of course. So might have foxed you there. In which borough of New York was Friends set? Is it Manhattan, New Jersey, Queens, or Brooklyn?
I mean, if you don't know New York,
They're
that's
only
not
making
really
that
going to
sound
help.
because of the CD in.
What's got
It'll
CD?
stop in a minute.
What's got
Okay.
CD?
In which borough of New York was Friends set? It
And
is...
the answer is Manhattan, as
Charlotte knew.
70.6% of you said.
I don't want to put pressure on J-Bob, but
Obviously,
he had
I
a
knew.
25-point lead before this round. He now has a 3-point lead. Bottling it. I shouldn't say that's horrible, sorry. Norwich in it, I should say. Okay, next question. Here we go. Isaac Hempster Jones played which character in Game of Thrones? Is it Jon Snow, Ned Stark, Brandon Stark, or Robb Stark? You want to choose console storage, Ryan, and you want to put that CD in a case, please. Isaac Hempster Jones plays which character in Game of Thrones? I should say the visual clue from the last one, that was Manhattan.
And the answer is
Oh, God. Oh.
Brandon
It's
Stark.
Brandon Stark as 41.2% of you said. The picture you can see there is a three-headed raven.
Three-eyed crow.
Three-headed raven.
Three-eyed.
It's a raven.
Three-eyed, not three heads.
Three-eyed raven. Three-eyed raven. Yes. The chat's a bit slow tonight. Come on. I know Paul's in the KFC. You can't do all the work.
Eyed.
I know it's three-eyed. Which flower? So we're back to January again. Which flower is closely associated with January? Is it snowdrop, violet, daffodil, or rose?
I need to cut the roses.
My
down
wife
tomorrow.
was reading a novel the other evening. Dickens, I asked her. She replied, "Not now. I am reading."
And the answer is Snowdrop, as 88.2% of you said.
We have got a very tight leaderboard at the moment.
Oh, it's tight at the top.
It's really tight at the top.
Oh, that is
The snowdrop is the flower associated with January. Daffodil, I assume, probably more March, April time. Maybe we're going to snowdrop walk.
You do
soon.
get daffodils in the shops,
You do.
but they've been forced.
Between what January dates do the Japanese celebrate their New Year? Is it January the 1st to the 4th, 2nd to the 3rd, 2nd to the 4th, 3rd to the 7th?
You can give you a little fact about Chinese if you want.
It's Japanese.
No, Charlotte.
Oh, okay.
What?
Charlotte's
No.
about to give you some trivia.
No, she's
No,
forgot
she's
it.
forgotten. And the answer is,
January the 1st to the 4th.
as 35.3% of you said.
She said it was Chinese New Year next week.
Oh, yes, it is.
So that meant she was going to have takeaway.
Okay, next
Takeaway
question.
at Cubs.
Takeaway at Cubs.
Yeah.
Dad might go early.
Yeah, right. Okay, so next question. What do the French call the month of January? Januar, Janvier, Janvier, or January? Do they just call it January?
Did they
Okay.
copy them?
Anyway, how's everyone doing on the quiz? What's everyone drinking? Is anyone drinking beer apart from me? Love to know. Because chat's a
Julian
bit
is.
slow tonight. How's my mum doing? Not well, looking at the leaderboard. The
No,
answer
she's
is
not in the top 10 anymore.
Janvier.
Janvier
I don't
as
think that's right. I think it's
0%
Janvier, if I'm being
Oh,
honest.
yeah.
Yeah, it is
Ryan says
Janvier.
Champier.
That's wrong.
Sorry, everybody. Richard got that wrong.
That's wrong.
No, search it up on your thing.
But nobody got that.
No one got that. So
So-
it's,
No one
it's
got
not
that.
actually hurt anyone.
No,
Just your pride.
it's Janvier or whatever. Okay,
Which of these famous celebrities was born on the 8th of January? Is it Celine Dion, Elvis Presley, Kylie Jenner, or Donald Trump?
You did pass.
So yeah, no points, but no points for anyone. So it doesn't affect the leaderboard. So everyone's just stopping to go. I literally wrote this an hour ago.
and the answer is Elvis Presley as 70.6% usage.
70% of you said Elvis, 70% of you were right. I've got one like, obviously, for messing up. Thank you for that person.
Just a little hug. Just a little-
Herman family have got peanut M&Ms. That's great. The
I'm
leaderboard
guessing that's
very
Spilsby
tight at the top.
Hermans.
Yeah.
I think it is the Spilsby Hermans tonight. Officially, what month is January out of the winter months? Okay,
Is it the
officially.
first, second,
Is it
third,
first,
fourth?
second, third, or fourth?
Is it the first,
My mum's
The
drinking
second,
water. How
the
exciting.
third, or the
Wowzers.
fourth?
I still this could go anyway. We've still got another nearly 20 questions to go, so it still could go anyway.
And the answer is second, as 70.6% of you said.
Okay, so 70% of you said that January is the second of the winter months, and 70% of you were right. The first being, of course, December. Oh, yes, very good. Anyway, next question. Which Spider-Man is this? Is that Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, or Tom Holland? So, another of the classic rounds that I've just brought in for this. The which Spider-Man is this? You've got one more of these rounds for those enjoying them. 3 people are enjoying. I've got 3 likes. That's still
Well,
And
someone
the
giving you a hug
answer
from January.
is Tom Holland as 88.2% of you said.
Your
It was
breath
a-
smells so ill, it's unbelievable.
It's a good guess because the other two had been the other two.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you know.
It's a good guess.
Play the bloody F1 game.
Sort me out, Charlotte. Rinse it and bring me the Northern Monk. So we're on to my third, whoever's drinking with
Scream?
Bomber. I don't think anyone is. Beer there. So which Scream is this? Scream. Scream 2, Scream 3, Scream 4, Scream 5. If you are watching the quiz on YouTube, this is the one which starts in a cinema and probably is the best intro, I think, of all the Scream films so far. It's
Intro.
Intro, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said. Just the best intro.
Best intro. Yeah, it's not the best. That's still Scream. That's Scream 2. That is 2 Screams people at a urinal in the cinema. But yeah, great intro, that one. Julian Thrasher is loving these rounds. I hope he was one of the 29% who got that right, because I know he's a big fan of the franchise. J Bob, I get the feeling, doesn't love these rounds so much. We see his lead slightly wilt. Which Matrix film is this? Is that Matrix Reloaded, Matrix Revolutions, or Matrix Resurrections? Knife to the head, yes, indeed, through the cubicle wall. Not sure how that would work, but there you go. No, the
no.
Northern Monk. The Northern
That's
Monk.
Juice Forsyth. It's the black tin.
Oh, jeez. It's Matrix Reloaded as 70% of you got. We have a very tight fight for those top 3 positions, and I love that. Okay, so next round coming up. Again, there will be visual clues. So to help you on your way, I believe, if I'm guessing right, it is. Oh no, it isn't. It's another January round. Sorry. Which of these global celebrations took place in January? Is it Independence Day, Valentine's Day, Australia Day, or St. Patrick's Day? Thank you. I'm moving on to my next beer now. I will tell you all about it when this question is over.
She's washed it.
The global celebration that took place in January is Australia Day.
As 93.8 of you said.
St. Patrick's Day is actually in March. So for those that 1 person or 2 person people that put that is in March. Right, so I'm about to have a Northern Monk Transient. This is a hazy double dried hopped IPA at 7%.
Working. Dan's still
working. What is January's gemstone? Agate, topaz, onyx. Is that onyx? Is it? Or garnet? So this is one of my favourites from the Northern Monk line. It's called Transient. It's very hazy. Northern Monk, I believe so. Yeah. I'll tell you where they're from in a minute. It's from Leeds.
And the answer is
not the one I thought, but
Garnet.
Garnet. As 47.1% of you said. Hopefully, I've got that right. As Sarah said, she was surprised. I'll give you your top 10 after the next one because then we'll be on to the final
I knew it wasn't them
10 questions. Look at that. Oh, stop it. That smells amazing. Who said the blast of January would blow you through and through? Was it Milton? Was it Tennyson? Was it Chaucer? Or was it Shakespeare? Sarah, any ideas? Sarah would go Chaucer. C. So if you want to go with Sarah, go with Chaucer.
I don't really know.
Ask the audience.
Is Shakespeare as 29.4%? You said.
Too many people.
My mum has just announced she's got into double figures. 3 figures. Sorry. And since the person in front has got 208, that's not great. Mum, I'll try this beer after the next question because I reckon I could almost do half a minute between every question because other than that I waffle on. But yeah, I'm so excited. Transient, I love it. January replaced which month as the first month of the Roman year? Think about what I said earlier. You'll get this right. February, December, May, or March. Oh, it smells like pineapples, melons, tropical juices. Oh.
It's in the little big fridge.
I know.
Yeah. Oh.
It's March as 18.8%. We said. No, so February, it was split to make January as well, but the first month of the year was actually March. If you take nothing away from today in terms of drinking with Bourne, because I don't think anyone's doing it, pick yourself a kind of Transient. It's absolutely sensational.
Is it worth going to Leeds for?
It's worth going to Leeds for. Up Hele A is a festival held to mark the end of the Yule season on the first Tuesday in January in which Scottish town? Is it Lerwick, Inverness, Stirling, or Perth? Sarah, any ideas?
I don't know, but Scottish I want to go.
I'd love to go to Up Hele.
I'm gonna go A. Oh,
it's A. It's Lerwick.
And I was right.
That's 47%. You said, here you go, top 10. The Bruins are in 10th, Team Thrasher in 9th, Deb W is in 8th, Tommy Tank in 7th, 6th is Dave B, 5th is Monica, 4th is Sue Gray, just frantically writing that report. 3rd is My Evil Twin, 2nd is Den, and 1st, still could be caught, is J Bob. Lerwick, the largest town in the Shetland Isles.
Mm-hmm. And that is where my
in which European, so here's some visual clues, in which European country did the 2018 Ryder Cup take place? Was it France, Italy, England, or Spain? So you have a visual clue here. A visual clue. That's, where's that? Where do you think
I'm thinking that's that.
I think it is. It is France, 29.4%. You said it was a bit of an ambiguous visual clue. I don't want to make it too easy. I don't want to stick the Eiffel Tower up there or something.
Or baguette. Or
Yeah,
something.
but these are all. So this is the sports round, and you always moan about the sports round on here for the non-sporty types. That's why I've given you all visual clues. Dan misses his name. The rest later will be back in February. Do not worry. Okay, next question. How many feet above the ground is the centre of a net in a game of badminton? Is it 4, 5, 3, or 6? So what I've done there is I've put you a picture of a net, a badminton net. So if you want to look at that and think, still don't know, Richard, I don't understand what you mean, but it's a visual clue nonetheless.
I reckon it's about a metre.
It is 5, as 41% of you said.
Well, that's quite high.
Yeah,
That's like nearly as tall as me.
Otis is currently drinking a signature brew Backstage IPA. Let's hear the ABV and let's hear what you think of it.
Cheers, Sean.
And what I think of this is, I'd say still not quite as nice actually as that first one for £2.50. I'm going to revisit that one quite a lot. Whistler Creekside was the venue for which sport in the 2010 Winter Olympics? Now, I've kept the picture vague there because it'd be too easy otherwise. Is it ice hockey, curling, alpine skiing, or bobsleigh?
Bobsleigh. Is it bobsleigh?
Creekside. Oh, you kind of want it to. I'm going to go. Oh,
Actually, forget it. That's amazing. That's better than that £2.50 rubbish. It's alpine skiing, as 64% of you said. Well done. Oh, nice bit of snot. J-Bob is taking quite the lead, but not unassailable so far. And the fight for third is quite interesting. Sue Gray, well done.
it is. Time.
Former footballer Carlos Valderrama won 111 caps for which nation? Argentina, Mexico, Colombia, or USA? Otis gives it a 5.6. It's nice and very fresh. Oh, no, that's the ABV. I thought that's very exact. It's nice and fresh and very tropical.
That is, of course, it's Colombia.
Now, of course, it's Colombia. It's 52.79. Sorry, 52.9% of you said.
Guess where Brilliant Bella's going next week? Mexico.
Oh, okay. Thanks for
that. Okay, one more question. I'll give you your top 10
hope she's getting
before we enter the final 3 questions. Colombia, says Dan. Thank you, Dan. Barry Bonds is a retired player of what sport? American football, soccer, basketball, or baseball? What you can see there is your visual clue is actually the stadium of that sport. It's just not a specific stadium, just a stadium of that sport.
Yes, that's LA.
That's in LA.
I don't want to say the next bit.
And the answer is baseball.
Yeah, as we know, Barry Bonds is from baseball. We've got 3 more questions left. In 10th are the Brutons, 9th is Deborah, 8th is Tommy Tank, 7th is Dave B, Team Thrasher is 6th, 5th is My Evil Twin, 4th is Monica, 3rd is Sue Gray, 2nd is Den, 1st is J Bob, but there's only 8 points there. Only 8 points there with 3 questions left. Here we go. Which Scream is this? Is that Scream, Scream 2, Scream 3, Scream 4, or Scream 5? Now, this was the one where they started filming the film Stab in the opening. And this person was playing a role in Stab. So was that Scream, Scream 2, Scream 3, or Scream 4, or Scream 5? The answer is Scream 3, as 52.9% of you said. There's only 9 points in the lead now. Is J Bob. Den is catching up. Has he got enough time? He has, but he has to get both of these questions right. He has to get both of these questions right very quickly.
That was fastest finger.
Fastest finger first, indeed. Okay, next question. Which Spider-Man is this? Is it Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, or Tom Holland? So we've had all 3 of them. You've got a clue there, a very big clue there. Who's holding him down? Has he featured in any other universe apart from the one this Spider-Man took place in? You tell me. And the answer there is
there we go.
Tobey Maguire. As 70% of you said, I can tell you right now, J Bob has won the quiz. Whoever J Bob is, he's won.
Can you just tell us at the end of the quiz who J Bob is?
But we have a fight for third, which is going down to the final question. Okay, here we go.
Which Bond?
Yeah,
Which Matrix film is this? Is that The Matrix? Is that Matrix Reloaded? Is it Matrix Revolutions or Matrix Resurrections? Which Bond is this? Ryan has suggested, but that wouldn't really work because you could see the actor. So,
Yeah, but some of them have like 2 or 3 films.
still wouldn't work. You can see the actor.
Or you have some of the bad guys or something like that.
Which Bond era is this without Bond actually being on?
Yeah, you
picture?
just do a screenshot of an action series. Which Bond is
I'm not
this?
doing that. I don't. I'm
Anyway,
not
it's
putting
The
emojis
Matrix.
anywhere near my
And
quiz.
The answer is The Matrix, as
I've done that.
58.8% of you said. The Matrix.
Okay, so that was the final question. I am going to give you your top 10 right now. I'm arguing with my son about doing different rounds. In 10th, with 154 points, are the Brutons. In 9th is Deborah with 166 points. In 8th, Tommy Tank, always
Last time
featuring in the top 10. Love it. 171 points. Dave B is in 7th with 177 points. Team Thrasher, despite the heavy ale he's drinking, 180 points are 6th.
Not feeling the
Monica
cold.
just got back from Jamaica with flight tiredness. What do they call it?
Jet lag.
Jet lag. Flight tiredness is actually what they call it. 197 points. Richard's evil twin.
Richard.
Richard's flight tiredness. Richard's evil twin Trichard features in top 4 with 213 points, with the exact same amount of points as Sue Gray, but slightly quicker on the buzzer. Well done, Sue. You're not very quick at publishing that report, though, are you? How ironic. So she's 3rd. 2nd is Den, who really went for it at the end and was literally only 5 points away. But the winner
Is
I don't know who you are. Stick
Bob.
your comment down there who you are. I'd love to know.
Oh, message.
Or message me. That's fine. 243 points is J Bob.
Maybe they're just a random person who joined in.
So
Yeah.
Julian Thrasher is pleased with 6th. Screen Rounds pulled his back. Christine Bourne, but there was 16 people in the quiz, has finished 14th, and she's happy with that. How ironic.
No, Anne.
No Anne tonight. No Anne all in. I'm assuming it's because it's the 80s weekend at Butlins and they'll be quite busy. Mocha has an aftertaste of warnings ad for car.
Oh, nice.
I don't think it does, but if it does for you, that's fine. That's fine. Flight tiredness. That's probably the best thing I've ever said. Matrix and Screen Rounds were hard. Mum, I used to watch those films all the time when I lived with you, so no excuse.
No excuse. Goose.
Oh, stop it. Now, I did say I'd drink 4 beers during this, but thanks to no one joining in, we're drinking with Bournemouth this time.
You've only drank 3.
I've only drank 3. If you wish to know my review of Juice Forsyth, I have reviewed it before on, I believe, my YouTube channel.
I believe it's an 8 out of 10.
But no. Juice Forsyth is one of my favourites. It's almost like a 10.
9.5.
12th place, Justina will take that. Thank you for the fun. Christine says she only ever saw the beginning. Before, well, I don't, that's still no excuse.
The films. Yeah.
Well, 2 of those streams were from the opening scenes. No, 3 from the opening scenes. That doesn't stop you being in trouble. Jack says stay off the beer, you can get in trouble. Herman says thank you, everyone. Helen says bring back Name the Wrestler, please.
No.
That implies that you're doing another quiz.
Ow.
Yes, we are, because I did say I'd do monthly quizzes, so I'll be doing the February quiz. I don't know an exact date yet. I think it'll be around the 28th of February.
No, the 27th.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. I don't think it is, but we'll see what date it is.
29th of February.
Thank you for another great quiz. No problem. I will enjoy the match and beer tomorrow. Yes, of course I will, Julian. So, yes, February quiz will involve, obviously, a lot of Valentine's questions. Oh,
Appreciate going to football.
He is, yeah. So, yeah, Valentine's questions around about the month of February, sorry. And I will do a name the wrestler because it's been asked for many times. I am going now to take the telly back off my son, who's playing F1 games really badly, and go enjoy my chicken kebab and probably watch some junk and fall asleep in about half an hour. So thank you for joining. Thank you for taking part. Well done to J Bob, whoever you are. You smashed it. And I will see you in a month's time. Stay safe, love each other, and yeah, thanks for taking part.